Hello. Um, what I would like to do is I would like to sort of repeat what I've already said in the comments, and that is that I think, as far as betting, which we all do, we make certain predictions. We have investments we make, whether they're financial investments or investments of time or energy, learning, whatever. Um, we all make investments. And I think it's a lot easier for us to be able to tell what the losers are rather than the winners. I think the winners are harder to judge simply because in a competitive environment they're going to be very similar. Okay, that's if there are differences, perhaps there are differences that are not significant in terms of competitiveness. But I think it's a lot easier to find people who are uncompetitive, who are clearly going to lose because they lack discipline, they lack knowledge, they lack a lot of skills you need to be able to compete in an objective world. Um, so I'll say also that your characterization that I hate religion, I would not say that. I don't hate religion. The way I think of religion is I think of it as something parents do to cripple their children's minds. Okay, it's like if everyone in a culture broke a child's legs before they were the age of 3, and everyone had to go around in wheelchairs. Well, everyone in that culture would go around in wheelchairs, and everyone would say, "Geez, this is just the way we live," you know. But I think it's crippling. um, Maybe that's not such a good analogy. It's hyperbolic, I will admit, but I and perhaps a little extreme. Um, but hopefully you get the point that I think religion is just something that cripples people's intellectual development in a lot of ways. It prevents them from seeing things objectively or from developing a discipline for seeing things objectively. It's far too easy to attribute things to God's will instead of trying to find out what actually happened. It's too easy to just abandon all attempts at science because there's a higher authority controlling everything. Um, and I think it's crippling in a lot of ways. Um, I think people who are devoutly religious are pretty gullible. All right, so I'm going to show you just to show you that I'm not a closet atheist. I have a hat that I wear quite often, and I want to show you what it says. All right, so here's my hat, and here's what it says. It says "One Nation Under Fraud." See, it's my size. All right, I wear it all the time. It's got, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got sweat stains on it. All right, there's a little sweatband. I'm gonna have to replace it soon. All right, it's my hat. I'm not a closet atheist. Um, and that hat speaks volumes for how I feel about religion. I feel as though a lot of religious preachers are exploiting people in their ignorance. Okay, certainly I think that the neocons, especially Karl Rove and that whole bevy of criminals, exploited the conservative Christians in pretending that George Bush was their guy. All right, which couldn't be further from the truth. Um, so I think people who are religious tend to rely too much upon higher authorities. They tend to be authoritarian. They receive orders from above, and don't think things through from themselves. Um, I think I think a lot can be said of any religion that relies on superstition, that people are going to be much more vulnerable and gullible because of their ignorance. And I think it's crippling. I think religion is just a losing proposition. Uh, and I feel like I don't hate them. I pity them. I really do. And I would like to enlighten them if possible. But it's not easy. It's not easy because people get very defensive when you criticize their most deeply held beliefs. It's not easy. So, anyways, that's it for now. I'll talk to you later. Bye.